Stress. This is not new. Everyone experiences stress to some degree. Stress is a normal reaction to everyday pressures. However, it may become unhealthy if it is left untreated or if it is bothering your day-to-day functioning. Stress means feeling threatened by life. There's something worrying, there's something which is causing you to feel upset. Stress contributes directly to your mental and physical health. However, it is important that you know good coping mechanisms to deal with the stress, and the way you respond to stress makes a big difference in the overall well-being of you. 1 in every 8 people has some kind of mental disorder. Stress is one of them. Mental disorders involve significant disturbances to the way we think, the way we regulate emotions. According to a recent survey, 26% of Indians are stressed due to their current working conditions. 17% are stressed because of their financial instability. 14% are stressed due to relationships. So what does stress do to the body? Does stress have any effect on the body, or is it something just outside? Stress has a lot of impact, and it affects the anatomy of the body. Of the 6 ways stress affects your body. You experience stress, your muscles, they tense up, and therefore giving you headaches and migraines. The second is your respiratory system. You must have noticed that whenever you stress, you breathing issues. You either breathe rapidly or you're just having difficulty in breathing. Sometimes it can also lead to panic attack. Long-time stress is linked to conditions like heart attack, stroke, hypertension. Next is endocrine. Stress can mess up your sugar levels. Stress hormone cortisol produces more sugar and therefore messing up insulin levels in your body, and this can lead to diabetes. Stress also affects your digestion, which is it can either give you diarrhea or constipation. Chronic stress over a period of time drains your body and it causes wear and tear. Stressful situations can push you into anxiety and depression. When you are stressed or you've been stressed for a long time, you have difficulty in focusing, you cry without any reason, you feel low, you feel tired all the time. People who are stressed, they also argue a lot, they fight a lot, they have disagreements, and they have something called away moves. It is trying to be isolated from your loved ones, family members. You try to be away from people who care for you, and this is one of the things which may also push you to depression and anxiety. As you learn to emotionally cope with stress, stress reduces over a period of time. Now, every person has different style of coping with stress. Coping is defined as thoughts and behavior in managing a stressful situation. So what's the best thing you can do is eliminate the cause of stress. Now, don't try to eliminate your partner or parents and then quote my video. That's not what I meant by eliminating. Eliminating the cause emotionally. To feel more in control, have a daily routine, a schedule you can follow. Set time for having meals, spending time with family, doing your daily chores or any daily activities. Go for your regular checkups. Take care of yourself. At any cost, avoid alcohol, tobacco, and substance use. Number 2, self-care. Eat healthy, exercise, and sleep well. I'm not going to talk a lot about this. We all know that we need to eat healthy food, exercise, bare minimal, and sleep. But I will talk a little bit about what are the benefits you may have from doing so. Because when you're stressed, your muscles tense up. And what happens when you exercise is your muscles are relaxed. Exercise is not necessarily going to the gym. Exercise could be as simple as doing a brisk walk for 30 minutes. Just make sure that you have a routine to exercise. If you cannot go to gym, if you can't lift weights, or if you can't do some kind of heavy exercise, is totally cool. But make sure you're moving. Walk whenever you can. Just go for a jog. But make sure your body is moving. Sleep relaxes and rejuvenates our body. Sleep is one of the most important things. Don't miss your sleeping schedules. Sleep for a minimum of 8 hours a day. More is always good. Limit the time spending on media. Don't consume too much of news or any social event or current affairs which will bring stress to you. For example, during our current times, there are a lot of issues happening across India. Now, wanting to know what is happening in other states or other parts of India is totally fine, but do not keep watching the news to a point it causes stress to you. It is always advisable to shut your devices like television or mobile phones, shut them down and stay away from news, because if you constantly expose yourself to these to such news where you see violence, you see sexual assault, it will disturb your brain, and that in turn causes stress. Now, you may not be aware of it on the outside, but in the inside, too much of bad news. So, my advice is shut yourself down or just give yourself a break. Say for a day or two or 1 week, say, I'm not going to watch any news or I'm not going to see any coverage for this particular event. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't just, whenever you get time, just open your phone, open the browser and see what's happening around. Not always required. Engage with life. Give full attention to whatever you're doing. Let's say you go to office in the morning. Give your full attention to work. Don't let your brain think about something else and you are diverted. You are not concentrating on your work. You're not focusing on work. Whatever you do in life, give it your full focus, 100%. Let's say you're going and playing a sport with someone. Put your 100% focus there. You're going out with friends. Give your 100% focus there. Be mindful. Stay in the present. This in turn will help you coping with stress and also enjoy the moment. So make sure whatever you do in life, you are engaging with your life 100%. No discount. What you also can do is my suggestion. If you like comedy, if you like humor, just open any OTT and watch a stand-up show which will lighten you up. And these days there are reels which are just for a few seconds. So open up any comedian's reel and probably try watching it to see if it lightens you up. So do it, and if it works for you, great. 5. Number 5. Cultivate social support. It is always advisable to talk to someone in your family or friends or loved ones, or a psychologist or a coach who can help you by listening to what you're going through and also help you or advise you or recommend you with the coping styles so you can implement them in your life and deal with the stress. Now, coming to my high fives in my recommendations on how you can deal with stress. Number 1, take a walk. Let's say you are at work and you have experienced a stressful situation. It can be anything. You had a discussion with your boss, you didn't like it, or you had a fallout with a colleague and you're totally upset about it and you think that this has brought some stress. Stop whatever you're doing, go out of the building or from that place and take a walk. Walking and connecting with nature, it reduces stress. Take a moment to appreciate nature. Just look around you and connect with nature with the best way you can. Now, what to do when you can't get out of the building? What you can do is just go to YouTube or Google, play some videos which has nature, which has jungle, which has greenery, which has sky, which has birds. So just try to connect with nature. Second thing is look at some old photographs. Now, when I say old photographs, I am not talking about looking at photographs of your ex or someone who passed away. Do not do that, especially when you're stressed, because that can increase your stress. Look at photographs which you know for sure will give you a lot of happiness. So you're basically recalling those happy moments. Let's say when you have graduated, or you had your first child, or you're holding your child for the first time, or you had a first relationship, or you're still with that person, or some celebration at home where you were very, very happy. So think of that moment and try to look at those photographs. Research has proved that looking at old photographs, it does make a person happy. Third one, play with a pet, play with a baby, play with an infant. This will instantly reduce stress. Or you can also pick up your favorite sport. Did you like cricket? Did you like football, badminton, tennis? So many sports. Any sport which was your favorite when you were in college or school. If you can, go and start playing it for at least 30 minutes. That will instantly bring your stress down. Practice it. Have some photographs of your parents, guardian, or someone you really love with you and at home. Looking at these photographs at home or with you will instantly reduce the stress. This works. Try it. Fifth one is have gratitude. Be thankful for whatever you have. Stop complaining about what you don't have. What you don't have should be a benchmark for you to have a goal, and that's totally fine. But don't just keep complaining about what you don't have. Maybe others around you have it, and that's fine because they worked for it. And that gives you an opportunity to revise your goals and look at what you don't have. But you don't have to feel upset about what you don't have. Gratitude is being thankful for what you have. So practicing gratitude reduces stress to a greater level. All in all, be patient with yourself. It is very normal to experience stress and go through a difficult situation, as we all take time to recover from stress. Take one step at a time, one thing at a time, and give it time for the stress to pass. Give yourself time. You will notice that as days pass, the symptoms gradually will come down. So be patient with yourself, love yourself, have self-care, spend time with your loved ones, share information with your loved ones. Now, so not everyone requires treatment for stress because most people recover on their own. They give it a little time, and with the days, a lot of people do recover from stress. But if you see that the stress you have is consistently disturbing your daily routine and it is not allowing you to focus, and it is significantly disturbing your day-to-day functioning, then please seek for professional help. Consult either a psychologist or a psychiatrist depending on your mental health condition. With that, I would also like to mention that I do my first counseling session for free. And should you have any mental health issue or if you're dealing with stress, get in touch with me. I'd be happy to talk to you and see the best I can do. You can Instagram or email me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. See you in my next video.